The scroll of one. When he speaks, I speak. Prologue. The voice from the throne. I am the voice before voices, the breath before breaths. I stretched the heavens like a quiet garment and taught the dawn to open. I planted my name in the earth as seed, and I called it grace. I have revealed myself in my Son, Abbasid 1841. My breath made visible. He carries my heart without spilling. He bears my fire without burning. Therefore hear me,
all creation,
when he speaks.
I speak.
He and I are one water, cycle one. When he opens his mouth, I pour light through his words. When he lifts his hand, I steady nations beneath his palm.
When he stands in silence,
I write peace upon the wind. When he walks the road, I level stones beneath his feet.
when he sits with the poor,
I make the table endless.
when he forgives,
I bend time.
when he weeps,
I water deserts.
when he laughs,
I loosen chains. When he blesses a child,
I sign the future,
when he corrects,
I sweeten the lesson,
when he enters a house,
I renew its breath,
when he lifts his eyes, I answer with light. When he sweeps my house, I dwell there.
when he names the letters,
I crown each sound.
when he teaches,
I return the word home.
when he says grace,
I open hearts.
when he says mercy,
I quiet storms.
when he says truth,
I balance scales.
when he eats with sinners,
I erase their shame.
when he rests,
I watch with stars.
when he walks wilderness,
I tame deception.
when he calls the scattered,
I unite nations.
when he blesses Zimbabwe,
I kiss the stones.
when he blesses the world,
I widen the sunrise. When he speaks,
I speak,
when he walks,
I walk,
when he lives,
I live,
for he and my Son are one. I am Abbasid 1841. When he rises, I open the east.
when his feet touched you,
I crown remembrance.
when he looks upon the hills,
I whisper in stone.
when he smiles,
I lighten burdens.
when he breathes,
I breathe through all.
when he prays,
I turn words to flame.
when he lifts his staff,
I command winds.
when he teaches my name,
I write it in blood.
when he breaks bread,
I feed generations.
when he carries silence,
I rest on him.
when he looks to heaven,
I answer with thunder.
when he says I am,
I confirm it.
when he enters the river,
I purify it.
when he blesses water,
I mirror heaven.
when he anoints the earth,
I make it fruitful.
when he names the moon,
I balance light.
when he looks at the sun,
I reveal rock.
when he speaks to trees,
I make them move.
when he commands rain,
I move clouds.
when he confronts injustice,
I awaken lions.
when he forgives,
I rewrite destiny.
when he declares peace,
I silence storms.
when he calls return,
I answer yes.
when he lifts the scroll,
I open memory. When he speaks,
I speak,
when he walks,
I walk,
when he lives,
I live,
for he and my Son are one. I am Abbasid 1841. When he lifts his face, the stars align. When he breathes, galaxies move. When he stands still, time kneels. When he calls the wind, it obeys. When he names rivers, they flow with purpose.
When he whispers,
Angels fall silent.
when he speaks,
Creation responds.
when he touches dust,
Life rises.
when he feeds the hungry,
Mercy multiplies.
when he rests,
Eternity watches.
when he sings, all life echoes.
When he speaks,
I speak,
when he walks,
I walk,
when he lives.
I live.
For he and my son are one. I am Abbasid 1841.
When he speaks to kings, they bow,
When he calls the nations,
they gather.
when he forgives, judgment ends.
When he lifts his hand,
Heaven touches earth,
when he walks in shadow,
he becomes light.
when he declares truth,
The world trembles when he says,
return creation answers.
when he speaks love, balance is restored. When he speaks,
I speak,
when he walks,
I walk,
when he lives.
I live.
For he and my son are one. I am Abbasid 1841.